that's that girl that was on that page doing it, or that's that girl that got caught on camera. No, that's that big girl from Instagram who don't give a fuck.
Hi, everybody. This is Ms. D with Sides of It Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Here today, I have a special guest. You want to be addressed as Dom, right?
Dom or Domie Mami at Domie Mami
Yes,
on
I will
Instagram.
be. I will be tagging her Instagram handle through all different parts of the video. So today, we're going to find out who Domie Mami is and what she do, her influence, what do you promote on your social media and everything like that. Because, yeah, we're going to get to know you today.
All right.
All right. So, my
Let's
first
get
question
into
is
it.
what do you promote on your social media?
I would say I promote having fun, self-love, confidence for sure. Confidence plus 2.0. Minding your business, working hard, and basically just doing you and not really, being too concerned with what everyone else has to say. That's pretty much the overall.
Okay. I see that your most of your presence on social media is based around body positivity. And you said you already told me what else you promote on your social media, but do you do any promos ever? Do you ever like what else do you promote other than minding your business and everything you just mentioned?
Um, what do you mean by promote as far as
Like your niche basically, like what your social media is like based around. I think the most I would say is the body positivity, right?
yeah, it's definitely body positivity and promoting confidence for those women who don't have it because I didn't always have it. People look at me and I'm like, people look at me, they say stuff to me all the time, like on Instagram. I have random people from all over the world, from all walks of life, Turkey and Canada and, all types of places just saying stuff to me like, I really like your page, because I see you or you popped up on my explore page and I just followed you because, I just think you're so dope. You don't really care about what nobody got to say. You're beautiful and you know it. You don't need to hear it from nobody. And, that means a lot to me. And this has been going on for years now. And, I just kind of took all of those good things, all those positive things that people had to say and tried to block out, the negative things, which it's not, it's not a lot, but enough to bother you if if you let it. But, that's something that I'm still even working on blocking out because people might look at me and think I'm this picture of confidence and that don't nothing get to me, and it's not totally true. Things do, but I've just gotten better at handling it. As time went on, as I'm coming into the woman that am and that I'm going to become, I'm just starting to learn now that it's just like fuck them people, basically.
Yeah, like I see that you be into makeup, fashion, hair. I see a lot. Like
Hmm.
you really be doing the damn thing when it comes to like appearance and stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to me, I won't be able to do it every day. Like I
What?
want to do makeup like once or twice a month, or like my hair. This is why I have this right now because I cannot. And you be slaying your hairstyles and everything, and it's like every time I see you like glammed up, and it's just like, dang,
Yeah, and I'm like here, like man.
yeah,
Little old me, because to
way
me,
more game.
I don't do much. I look at people might look at me and be like, oh, it looked like a lot. She get up, she do her lashes and stuff every
Yeah,
day, and it's really not a lot though. It's just like, I put my lashes on, a little lip liner, a little gloss. I'm good to go. I feel good when I look good.
yeah,
It really don't even matter. It start when I wake up when ain't nobody even around me. I don't do it for what other people gonna say.
right.
I do it because I'm gonna look in the mirror like, bitch, you looking busted. Get it
Dang.
together.
Well, I
I
can
think
make
if
do
we
too.
all was more
Subconscious.
subconscious, yes, subconscious, and kind of just more real with ourselves before we go out into the world worrying about what other people have to say.
Mm.
What do you have to say? What do you think of you? And that's what I work on every morning. It's like I want to look a certain way. I like to look a certain way. So, that's how, I maintain myself. It's not for nobody else, not for
Yeah.
what nobody else have to say or think about it, because everybody don't like me. People might, I got some people that act like they like me. I think we all got some of them. We got some people who act like they like you. They tolerate you. They know they can't do shit with you, so they just know not to even bother you. And then you got some people who just plain out don't like you or make it known, and that's fine. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not here. I think we all got, pretty much some of that going on in our life, and I'm just here to worry about me, the do dime, basically.
Okay, my next question is, what would you say about people who say big girls shouldn't wear certain clothes based on their body type? Like, I know that sometimes you wear like a little bit of revealing clothes, and people sometimes I'll hear people say like, "Oh, she shouldn't be wearing a crop top. She don't got the body for that," and stuff like that. So, what do you think about those people or that stigma?
I mean, I think that's exactly what it is. I mean, we in 2023 now. If a duck a duck, if it walk like a duck and quack like a duck, it's a duck. So we're gonna call a stigma, and that's exactly what it's gonna stay, because I'm seeing every day that we're evolving. Big women are evolving. They coming into their own every day. They getting confident. They modeling. You got Fashion Nova models and Sheen models that's plus size, and then all these stores wanna stores that never made plus size clothes are now making plus size clothing, because just like skinny women or smaller women, we gonna spend their money. When something look good on us, we gonna spend their money. We gonna look good as well. So I think the stigma is pretty much dying, if I should say so.
Yeah.
Because me, everybody I rock with, anybody I'm around, and even women I don't know, are starting to just come into the fact that none of us was made to look the same.
Yeah.
And I don't know about nobody else, but I am a God-fearing woman, and God made all of us in His image. Like, nobody's supposed to look the exact same. That's why you got different ethnicities of people, different cultures. You got black, you have white, you got people that's Asian, you got people here, and none of us look alike. So why do y'all think that everyone's supposed to be skinny, or that everybody's supposed to be medium sized, or that if you big you shouldn't have a stomach, or if you big you shouldn't have like flabby arms, but you want the big ass. They like the big titties and the ass and all that, and that's real, homegrown. Should I add? And yeah, it comes with shit. So I'm gonna have a gut and all that. So you can say, "Oh, you so," I have motherfuckers say, "Oh, you so pretty," or you look so good. But if you ain't had that stomach,
wow.
I mean,
they been saying that to you?
Yeah, I've had people say that. I had men say that before, or make little hints that wanting me to like, "Oh, you should get a tummy tuck," and I'm like, "Oh, well, that's not how it works, or you should pay for it. Is you gonna buy it for me? Is you gonna buy it?"
It's crazy because there's a whole stigma going on with the roly poly lady, and they said like she had a high BMI, but she wanted to get her what was it, a BBL? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, and the way that it works, and that's just me doing my research, because I've looked into it. Of course, I would love to have a flat stomach and keep the rest of my body, and it's homegrown. I don't have to get any injections or anything put in me. All I need to do is just drop a little bit of weight and get a tummy tuck. Yeah, I mean, and it's easier said than done. Trust me, I know. And losing weight to me hasn't really been a big my weight hasn't really been a big issue. Like, I always like the way I look. I always worked through what my mama gave me. And if anything, it just becomes about health, and what you want for yourself. Like I said, it shouldn't. I've said, and I'm gonna keep saying, it shouldn't really matter what nobody else says or what nobody else say you should look like. It comes down to what you want and how you feel. I love the way I am. I don't feel like I need to change. And if you rock with me, if you fuck with me, then you ain't gonna ask me to change. That's just how I feel.
When women, like bigger women, do try to flatten their stomach or they do try to contour their body, y'all online going in on a roly poly lady talking about, oh, your BMI too high, and it's just like this whole controversial thing. So it's just like, I've learned that you cannot try to make everybody happy, or you're going to end up unhappy yourself.
Yeah,
so
definitely. So I mean, imagine living your life for everybody else. That's crazy to me. That's just crazy. Yeah, definitely get somebody else to do it.
There's a stigma that bigger women take care of their man financially or have to work harder to keep a man around. What's your take on that?
That's actually hilarious.
That's what they say.
I could tell y'all from experience, honey. I've had men offer to pay for everything. I've had men pay for everything.
Oh, the freak, eh?
Without asking, just having to be me. And I'm a be a woman at the end of the day, and it's nothing to to cook, to clean, to work, and to make sure you look like something every day. You look decent. Um, it's no it's no real way to say whether you big or skinny. Oh, I gotta do this, that, and the third to keep this man because I'm bigger, or he only stayed because she's smaller. No, you only keep a nigga that wants you to keep him.
Yeah, that want to be kept. I know that's
Hello,
right.
that's all. It really don't matter because a motherfucker know what you look like when they meet you. So I was fat today when you met me. So when I'm fat 2 months later, when we still together, or 2 years later, it's the same thing. So I don't. It's definitely a stigma. I hear it all the time, but I could tell y'all it ain't true, honey. Cause I had niggas spend it. I have niggas offering
What?
to
All
spend
right.
it
Okay,
every
come
day.
on. Let's get into it. What they been paying for? They pay for like what, your room and board? Do they pay for your clothes? Do they pay for like your cosmetology, like nails
I
and
mean,
hair?
it's all in the type of woman you are and what your requirements are
Mm-hmm.
from a person. I haven't honestly really did anything real crazy or
Okay.
unorthodox in my eyes. Not what I know motherfuckers be doing nowadays.
Oh, okay.
Because I do have morals about me. I do
Yeah.
have those. So, but I've had niggas just randomly cash at me for feet pictures.
Period.
Um, yeah, because
I'm
they
trying to
they
get
stay
on that
done. They
level.
always done. I've had niggas pay for pictures of they want to see a picture of my ass. Oh, is your ass real? Show it to me. Okay, I'll send them a picture just of that.
Oh, the freak, okay.
No face, no trace.
Absolutely.
And I don't see nothing wrong with that and getting paid for my services. But
Okay.
and some niggas just want to pay for a conversation. Can you
Mm.
FaceTime me on IG real quick just for 5 minutes? I'll send you $40. Sure. Why not?
Oh, that's
Like,
beautiful.
I've and niggas offer to do it every day and there's nothing wrong with it. They gonna pay how they weigh. This is what they want. And you gonna have your requirements. Okay, if you want that, then this is what you gonna pay. And that's pretty much how it go. And I'm appreciative. It ain't me talking shit about it because I don't. I mean, I've gotten my nails done, my feet done,
Mm.
hair done, and all that with others' money, and I'll continue to do so.
I can tell you to do stuff. So like nobody ever asked you like for a trip, like take you on a trip or to move you in
Definitely. See,
somewhere.
that's where the brains come in. I'm smart, DJ
Yeah.
Khaled voice. I don't, that's just certain things I'm not going for. Like
Yeah.
I don't know you. If you online paying for me, and I'm telling what else you might be paying for with someone
Yeah.
else. And people are crazy nowadays. So I'm never just people offer to pay for trips all the time. Niggas want to find me to London and they want me to come to Turkey and all types of crazy shit. And it's like, whoa, slow your roll.
Okay.
You gonna have to, if anything, you would have to come to me first because I don't want to go out there and end up on taking four.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Now I'm just taking for it. It took me a minute. Oh, did she mean first 48? No, she meant the
No,
movie Take
taken. Shit.
Oh, the freak
Took this shit gonna be called took though.
Oh, word.
They took her.
This is not a white girl. You got to all right, last question. Do they ever pay the offer you like a car or to pay for your housing? Or they don't go that far?
I've had guys just overall tell me I wouldn't have to do nothing. If you come here, you don't have to worry about nothing. I just need you to sit and be pretty. Or I just need you in a house, barefoot and cooking, and I'ma handle everything. But imagine me falling for that.
I can't. I couldn't do it.
Imagine me falling for
I
that.
couldn't do it. People always tell me it's easy for me to lose weight, but I feel that scientifically it may not be as easy for certain people and body types, or it may be hereditary to be overweight, or in some cases, a health condition.
Well,
So, what do you think about that? You think it's like easy for people to lose weight, or you think that like because they basically think we're like lazy or something, like people who do have a higher BMI, like think, oh, we're lazy, we can lose the weight, and so on and so forth.
Well, I think that people, and this is so narrow minded for people to think that way, or for men to think that way, because a lot of them do. I have people drop negative comments and shit under my pictures all the time. With all the good, it's definitely some bad. But I would I'm saying all of that to say people might think that when somebody big, they sit at home all day like with tasty cakes, just eating like, oh,
Right.
I'm not gonna do anything all day. I'm just gonna sit here and eat. And when I finish this box, I'm gonna start another one. Like, no. Honestly, I hardly eat. I work 2 jobs. I'm at work like 18 hours of the day. I'm always on my feet and I'm always moving. And I hardly eat. Sometimes I don't even have time to. So I say that all to say that somebody is not big because they're sitting around eating all day or because they're not active, or it could be hereditary. It could be it's all types of diseases out here that cause weight gain, lupus and other diseases that could cause somebody to put on weight or have difficulty losing weight. Or how about I just didn't want to fucking lose weight? How about that? How
or
about
birth control?
Yeah, or birth control, but it's to a point where no, who said that everybody wants to be small? Who said that everybody wants to be skinny? Who said everybody wants to look like everybody else? Like, that's just not how the world's supposed to be. So, people might think, oh, it's lazy and she can lose that stomach or she can lose that, or maybe I'm just okay in the skin I'm in, and as long as I'm healthy, I'm fine with the way I look. I'm not gonna look another way because you said I should. Like, who the fuck are you?
Um, I had, all right, so in 2019, I don't know if you remember, but I had lost like somewhere around like 30 pounds or something. And it's crazy because when I lost that weight, everybody was complimenting me, like, oh, you look good, you look good. But it's like when I looked in the mirror, I was genuinely unhappy. Like, I was like, the little bit of ass I had, gone. Like, I was just so unhappy. And it was that moment I was like, let me just go back to what I know. And here I am, the heaviest I've ever been. But it's just like, I was unhappy getting skinny. And people don't take that in consideration, like what you just said. It's just like sometimes people don't want to be skinny or people don't think they look right, you know what I mean, a certain weight. So
I think with me and with probably 50% of larger people, it's pretty much like it's about how I feel. It's about what's going on in the inside. Like, if your weight, and honestly, just because you big don't make you unhealthy either. So people are so unintelligent, to think, or so small minded to think that just because somebody is 200 or 250 or whatever, that they're totally unhealthy. It's not. Men work out and gain muscle every day, or 300 pounds. Are they unhealthy? They're working out, right? Same thing. If you putting the right things into your body, if you eating right, or even balanced like me, of both, because I'll be fucking some shit up. Okay. I'm telling y'all now, food is good. Yeah, and it's hard. Like, I love everything that's bad for me, but I also love a lot of what's good for me too. Yeah. So when it's all about balance, like, you can have a cheesesteak, eat those chicken wings, eat whatever you want, but at the same time, throw some fruit in there, sprinkle a little fiber, a little vitamin C. Have some orange juice instead of the soda, or make have willpower just to make healthy decisions, as well as you can make bad decisions. Like, just because you big don't mean you unhealthy, or just because I'm big don't mean I can't move or get around, because I can, and I do.
Flexible, honey.
Yeah.
Flexible.
Very much so.
The men love it, child. Let me tell you.
They love it. I mean, 8 out of 10 of them do. Some do, some don't, and that's fine. Like, everybody's entitled to preference. No, everybody's not going to like the way I look. They're not going to like the way you look. Like, but that's the way the world's supposed to be. That's why people have preferences. That's why you go after who you want and who you desire. That's why we have that free will to make that decision. Like, it's just like people just put so much energy into other people's business, like into other people's lives, and I'm just so unconcerned.
Right.
Like, I'm just so unconcerned. I'm only concerned with my situation, what goes around me, and the motherfuckers that fuck with me, and my family, and I'm not really concerned with what goes on outside of it. Like, and I think if people learn to be more that way, this would be a much better place, honestly. Like,
basically just mind your business. What is the most rude, like the rudest comment or message or DM that you've ever received, and then how did it affect you?
It's hard. It's hard to say. I would say the most ignorant thing that someone has said to me online was like, "You lucky I'm even coming at you. You lucky I'm even giving you the chance." Like,
what?
and I'm like, "Why? Why do you think that? Because I'm fat? You think I don't have options? I'm not supposed to have options because I'm bigger." Like, I've had niggas DM me and get mad because I leave them on scene, or get mad because I don't write back fast enough, or I don't respond to them, the way they want me to respond. And it'd be like, "Bitch, you lucky I came at you anyway." And it's
Wow.
like, well, nigga, you just mad because I opened it and didn't respond.
Right.
Now you acting like a little bitch. Like, it's like, but I've had that happen to me on more than one occasion. I've had niggas like screenshot my pictures and post me and say negative shit about me, like all types of shit. Like, I go, like I said, with all the good. If people will look at my page and like my Instagram and think that it's all good, because that's all that I'm gonna keep around me. So most of the time, I'm not even going back and forth with people. It's like, that's fine. You feel how you feel. Depending if I'm bored enough, I'll argue with you a little bit. I'm not lying, because I still got a little petty in me.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I'm just like block, ignore. I'm keeping all positive shit, all good shit, all around me. Most people on my page, out of the couple or handful of followers I do have, I would say half of them is just literally there genuinely because they fuck with me.
Mhm.
Like, they don't know me, they never met me before.
Mhm.
Like, it's like I have my family and people that know me personally, and there's a lot of people who don't know me at all.
Right.
They just know me from being on Instagram, but they genuinely fuck with me. When you being authentic, it radiates, it transcends. People know, oh, she not trying to pretend to do or be anyone else. Like, she just being her, and I respect it. Motherfuckers gonna respect it. Like, any real motherfucker gonna respect you being authentic and not trying to be out here pretending and trying to keep up with the Joneses or be something that you ain't, or so it actually comes easy to me. Like, the social media thing comes easy to me. Like, even sitting here talking to you is easy to me because it's coming from a real place. Like, I'm being authentic. Ain't nobody telling me how to be or what to say or none of that. Like,
so I'm saying, like, have you ever had anything hurtful being said? So it sounded like last when you said they were being rude, you didn't really care, like you let it roll off your back. But has anybody ever said something hurtful to you that may have hit home?
Ooh. I haven't had that happen to me in a while.
Yeah.
I haven't had that happen to me in a while.
Well, like when you first started,
But yeah, when I first started out, I've had guys like, and most of the time it's like men in the DMs saying stuff, like people that I don't know, like they reach out, and some men have this attitude towards you, like, because you fat, you gotta respond,
right?
Or because you big, I gotta talk back to you. Like,
Right.
what other option do you have? And it's like, huh? Like, nigga, I don't have to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
Like, and it's like, oh, you call me fat? How fucking petty how childish can you get?
Right.
Like, oh, you fat bitch, you lucky I even gave you the time of day, or oh, you fat bitch, how you not gonna talk to me? And it's like, nigga, because I don't want to. I have that option. Like, and I've gotten better at just kind of not shielding, but not being so sensitive, not wearing my heart on my sleeve, like to let this shit get under my skin. And it took a lot to get there. Like, even like being in school and be coming up, I was always big. I was always like the biggest one in my class.
Yeah.
I was always like the biggest one out of all of my friends. Yeah. Like, I was the one maturing. I had ass and titties before everybody. Like, and I had gut before everybody too. Like, because and that's even struggling back from when I was in 6th and 7th grade. So it's just been embedded in me to just love yourself as I'm keep coming up, pushing myself to love who I am, love what I look like before anybody tell me anything. Whether somebody telling me I look beautiful all day or somebody calling me ugly and fat all day, I just learned to say, what do you think about you, Dom? How you feel about you? And that's what really mattered ultimately at the end of the day. Like, so even the person I am today, it may seem like I'm not phased or I won't get hurt if somebody say something or when people say stuff. I do. And it'd be like, to clutch my pearls, the audacity. But
so basically, fat shaming used to hurt you, but you were working for it not to hurt you.
It used to hurt me.
Yeah.
It used to, but it's been a long while since it has. Because I just really don't give a fuck. And if you genuinely know me, you know what I mean when I say I don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck. I know what you mean.
I don't.
All right. So one of my final questions, we want to end it positively. Is there anything like what stood out to you as far as maybe like a testimony or a very long-winded compliment? Like what stood out to you that sticks with you this day that like I guess motivates you to keep going and keep being yourself online?
It's definitely been, of course, I got a good family support system. Like my mom and sisters and all of them are always like, girl, you is crazy. Like I can't believe that you is, or my sisters will be like, I'm the little sister. I'm the youngest sister of everybody. And my confidence radiates off of me onto my sisters and them. And it's like, shit, well, if Dom could do it, come on, we putting it on too. Then we all out here on the beach like this. Like we just out here. Like, so, and it's been definitely people that I don't know. Like people, I've had like long paragraphs written to me from people that I've never even met before. Like I've been on your page and I've been so like scared and reserved up until this point, but just like the person you are, the type of woman you are, I'll be watching you every day, and it's just like keep doing what you're doing because you might not think you helping people, but you really are. Like, because I literally get online and look for your pictures. I literally get online like, let me see what Dime doing today, like, or let me see what Dime got on today, and it's like I don't do much at all. I don't. I could do more. I could. But you know, and that's what really has kept me going all this time. Even going forward now, as many I've been through hacking. I lost like 80,000 followers on the page. It was heartbreaking. And I built that page solely from the muscle. Like honestly, if you go on my page, I'm not really shaking no ass. Never every now and again, but not every day. I ain't really showing no skin. I'm just being me. Like I'm going to work. I'm grinding. I'm getting dressed up when I can because I'm always in fucking work all day. So when I can get dressed up, I'm gonna do it, you know. And it's like people just appreciate that. They appreciate the authenticity of me, and I can appreciate that back to them. If it's just solely supporting me, like supporting me and don't not knowing me, like who am I, little old me, you know, just small town Philly girl, but.
Girl, please, you is Philly Hollywood out here.
Oh, stop.
Like,
you know, I read it was the strangest thing happened to me the other day. It's not even really strange because it's happening more often. It's kind of showing me now how small this fucking city is getting. Like, I'm in a store, and literally, I'm like, I order 6 wings, fire hard, small shrimp fried rice, and let me get a homemade iced tea. So the guy, like, on the side of me, like, you getting off work? I'm like, you talking to me? I'm looking around, you talking to me? I'm like, yeah. He like, oh, you got off early today? I'm like, I ain't work my second job today. He like, what's that stuff? He like, I follow you. He like, yeah, I follow. I've been following you for a minute now. I'm like, for real? Like, show me. Like, I went on there. He actually wrote me later on in the day. It was like, it was nice seeing you. And then I got the page, but that's not the first time that's happened to me. Like I literally can't go nowhere without people saying, "You ain't you Domie Mami?" And it's like, wait a minute, like, oh my god, am I like? It's getting like to the point where, and I never had nothing strange, weird happen. People literally just notice who I am and be like, "Yo, you that girl from Instagram?" And it's like, oh my god, this city is getting so small. It's crazy to me sometimes, like. But it means that I'm doing it right. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. And I'm being noticed for positive shit. People is noticing me for positive shit. They not saying, oh, that's that girl that was on their page doing it, or that's that girl that got caught on camera. No, that's that big girl from Instagram who don't give a fuck. That's what people are noticing me for, and I like that. I love it actually.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Did you want to do any collabs coming up? Like I know Big Sexy is a big body positivity person.
Yeah, that's my girl. Shout out to Nina. Me and her never met in person, but me and Nina actually was like from the same neighborhood.
No, Big Sexy. Who's Nina?
That's her page is Big Sexy.
Oh no, I'm talking about Big Sexy Official, the guy, the big dude. You don't know who?
Oh shit, no! I thought you was talking about the other another lady named Big Sexy on Instagram who real like taking y'all through her weight loss journey and all of that.
Tell me about her, and I'll show you who Big Sexy is that I'm talking about. But go ahead, tell me about her. Who is that person?
she's somebody who actually was and she got it all on her page basically, like about her walking through her journey and like her getting her gastric bypass and stuff, and her having to
Okay.
lose weight first to get the gastric bypass,
Yeah.
and just about her struggling with how she came up, and how people used to say stuff because how she was always bigger. Like me, I was always bigger when I was younger, bigger than everybody around me. And to me, I radiate off her, her
Okay.
positivity, and how she keep going. And she's a really nice person, really beautiful. You could talk to her about whatever. I actually just DM'd her on a fly one day, like just DM'd her, and we was just talking like we knew each other.
Okay, so this is a woman that, all right, she's going through a weight loss journey, but do you want to collab with her?
I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
What y'all going
definitely.
to do? A fashion
She
show?
actually be doing her little podcast and stuff too. I be
Okay.
watching them. Sometimes it's about weight and body positivity.
Oh, you
Sometimes
gotta
it's
hook
about
me up
other
on
stuff.
that.
But I definitely would collab with her.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever she ready, if she was ready,
What a freaking.
and with anybody else too. Like I'm all about what's gonna bring in a revenue, honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Big Sexy. This is the guy
Oh,
who,
I do know
yeah, he be just
him.
loud,
I
baby,
see.
if you want to just let you, like, he
Yeah,
be
I do
bald
know
head and
him.
all
I
that.
definitely seen him
Yeah, but he do
Instagram.
a lot of body positivity stuff, and he just
Yeah.
be hyping people up or whatever the
Look at
case may
that.
be. He just did this look, now he just in his drawers, but he
Wow.
just did this thing. Yeah, here it is. This was his latest post.
Woo!
Yeah, all it is.
Yeah.
So
I definitely would collab. Like
mhm.
what? I would love the opportunity, honestly. Like, listen, I'ma promote it.
Yeah,
I'ma flaunt it.
yeah,
I'ma do me. That's just what it's gonna be. And I ain't gonna really worry about too much what nobody else gotta say. That's how I be.
absolutely.
That's what I'm gonna stand on. You know?
Absolutely. Okay, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is Domie Mami. You want to spell your Instagram and find out, tell them where they can follow you?
I think it's DOMIE_MAMI.
Domie
Domie
Mami.
Mami. Follow me on the gram, y'all.
On Instagram, where else are you at? Facebook, TikTok?
I'm actually nowhere else right now, which is
Really?
crazy. Yeah, I'm working on it though.
Okay.
So I'm actually just on Instagram right now.
Okay. We need to get you a TikTok the way you be making them reels and stuff.
I know, and it's crazy because my daughter literally is like TikTok master, so I gotta have her to help me get the gist of it,
Oh
and
yeah,
I'll be
get your
on there.
little moves going on and all that
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
TikTok.
I
Okay,
got
guys.
y'all. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna let them know. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna you guys are already gonna see her handle on there. So this is Sides of It Pod. Make sure you follow
Wow.
the podcast on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube at Sides of It Pod. I will spell it out here. And thank you guys for tuning in today.
Peace.